Let's talk about getting noticed online. We're going to break it all down with a really simple idea. Think of SEO as the engine of your car and content marketing as the fuel. You absolutely need both to get anywhere, and we're going to see how they work together to make you unstoppable.
You have seen this happen, right? It's a classic, frustrating problem. You might have the best product in the world, but if people can't find you when they search online, you might as well be invisible. The thing is, this isn't about luck, it's all about strategy.
And the good news is, that strategy really boils down to two key parts. When you get them working together, they create this incredible visibility machine that puts you right in front of the exact people who are already out there looking for what you offer.
So let's start with pillar number 1, the engine itself. This is search engine optimization, or SEO as you probably know it. This is the science, the technical nuts and bolts that make your website understandable and, more importantly, discoverable to search engines like Google.
Now, let's be super clear about what we're aiming for here. When we talk SEO, we're not talking about paying for those ads you see at the very top of a search page. We're talking about earning your spot in the organic results. You know, the main list that people naturally trust a whole lot more. Getting to the top of that list? That's the real prize.
So here's the official definition, and the keyword there is unpaid. At its core, SEO is the whole process of convincing search engines that your page is the most relevant, the most trustworthy, and flat out the best answer for what someone is searching for. It's all about earning that top spot, not buying it.
The million-dollar question, or probably billion-dollar question at this point. And while Google's exact recipe is a super secret locked away in a vault somewhere, it really all comes down to a few core signals.
Think about it. Search engines just want to give their users the best possible answer. To do that, they act like detectives, looking for clues, and they mainly focus on 3 really powerful signals to figure out who's the best.
So those 3 big signals are, first, user experience. Do people actually like what they find? Do they stick around? Or do they hit the back button right away? Second, backlinks. Are other trusted websites linking to your page? You can think of these as votes of confidence from around the web. And third, keywords. Pretty simple. Does the stuff on your page actually match the words people are typing into the search bar?
Okay, so we've got our engine, our technical SEO foundation. But an engine, no matter how powerful, is just a heavy piece of metal without any fuel. And that's where content marketing comes in. This is the art side of the equation, creating stuff that people genuinely find valuable.
I love this definition from the Content Marketing Institute because it has 3 perfect words right in the middle: valuable, relevant, and consistent. It's not about a one-time gimmick. It's about building a real relationship with your audience by consistently giving them something useful.
This really requires a huge shift in how you think. See, an advertiser's job is to interrupt what you're doing to get a message in front of you. A publisher's job is to create something so good that people actively seek it out. Your goal is to become that trusted publisher, that go-to resource in your space.
And remember, great content always has a job to do. It's not just there to fill space. Sometimes its job is to entertain, like a funny viral video. Sometimes it's to educate, like a deep dive blog post. Other times it might be to inspire or to convince someone with a case study. The real key is knowing what you want your content to accomplish before you even create it.
All right, now for the part where it all clicks. This is where the magic happens. We have the technical engine of SEO, and we have the valuable fuel of content. Let's see what happens when we finally put them together.
So how does this partnership actually work in the real world? It's definitely not a situation where you do SEO on Monday and then make content on Friday. They are completely, totally intertwined. One literally cannot work without the other. Let's break that down. So think of it like this. The SEO side of your brain is focused on the machine. It's worried about technical stuff, keywords, and everything the search engine needs to see to understand your page. But the content side of your brain is focused on the human, their needs, their problems, their questions. The synergy, the sweet spot, is right there in the middle, creating amazing, valuable content that satisfies the human, but is also perfectly structured to be found by the search engine. Here's another way to picture it. SEO is asking the technical questions. What keywords are people typing in? What technical things can we fix? But content is asking the human questions. What does our audience really need to know? And what's the absolute best, most helpful way to answer their question? You need both of those perspectives to win.
And this is the beautiful part. This creates this awesome upward spiral.
When you create genuinely great content, what happens? Well, people stay on your page longer. Boom, that's a great user experience signal. And other websites will naturally want to link to your awesome content. Boom, they're your high-quality backlinks. Your content is literally creating the fuel that your SEO engine needs to run.
Okay, so that's all the theory. It's great, but how do you actually start? How do you put this into practice? Let's walk through a simple game plan to get you going.
But wait, before you do anything, you have to get this one thing straight. Your goal isn't just to check boxes, to do SEO or make content. Your new mission, your entire goal, is to strategically create the best, most helpful answer on the entire internet for your audience's biggest questions. So here's how you do it. Just 4 simple steps. 1. Deeply understand your audience. Who are you actually talking to? 2. Find their questions. Do the research to find the actual keywords and phrases they're typing into Google. 3. And this is the most important part. Create the absolute best answer to that question. Don't settle for good enough. And finally, step 4, use those basic on-page SEO principles to make sure the search engines can find and understand the brilliant answer you just created.
So I'll leave you with this one question to think about. Don't try to boil the ocean and answer everything at once. Just start with one. What is the single biggest question your ideal customer is asking, and how can you pour every ounce of your expertise into creating the definitive, go-to answer? Start right there and you'll already be miles ahead of the competition.